Hey guys, welcome back to T-Rod Whiskey, and tonight we're going to talk about the peg leg porker. All right, so the peg leg porker is a Tennessee straight bourbon whiskey. So it's not a Tennessee whiskey. It's not like Jack Daniels. It's not like George Dickel. This is just a bourbon that happens to be made in the state of Tennessee. It's coming in at 90 proof, and it says here on the label it's aged a minimum of 4 years. Now, the peg leg porker is kind of a unique story. I'm sure they were sourcing at one point. I believe now they are making their own distillate. I couldn't tell you if this is theirs or not. The story is barbecue pitmaster Kerry Bringle started this when he lost his leg due to an unfortunate bout with bone cancer. But due to his love for life, his zest for life, his sense of humor, and his love of great food and spirits, he wanted to create a bourbon that paired well with barbecue. And that's kind of led us to this. These barrels are hand selected, at least when they were sourced anyways. I'm sure now all their whiskey is used the same way, but it is mesquite charcoal filtered. So very similar to that Lincoln County process. And I don't want to piss anybody off, but just for all of you Tennessee whiskey guys out there, Tennessee whiskey is still bourbon. The Lincoln County process is subtractive, not additive. So legally, still a bourbon. But anyways, I digress. This is filtered through mesquite charcoal, and it gives it kind of a unique flavor. I've had this resting in the Glencairn for about 20 minutes now. It's got a really cool light brown color to it, almost like an alcoholic cider. On the nose here, this is it's like caramely, a little bit of a like a ripe red apple note to it. Kind of like a caramel apple, really, almost reminiscent of, you remember those green suckers you used to have as a kid that they'd have like that caramel chunk in the middle. It's supposed to taste like a caramel apple. Smells really good. Coats the glass really, really well. For only 90 proof, I'm actually shocked. Yeah, caramel apple. It's sweet. It smells really, really good. So on the palate, first thing I notice, there's like a smokiness to it, like a sweet smoke. Not unlike barbecue, makes sense. A little bit of barrel oak in there. There's something else. There's I can't put my finger quite on what it is. The finish, there's some smoke, and there's a little bit of an undistinguishable fruit note to that I don't know what exactly it is. There's a fruitiness, there's smoke. Oh. Almost like an underripe plantain, like a vaguely reminiscent banana note to it, but I can't. It's driving me nuts. Like it's sitting there and it's dancing around, but it's not actually. I can't pull it out. The finish is actually very good for only 90 proof, though. I like the smoke. I like the fruit. It's got a kind of a custardy note, but it covers really, really well, and it lingers for something that would be significantly higher proof than this. Yeah, that's really good. I think I got this for about $45 to $50. We were on a trip to Kentucky this summer, as I've mentioned before. This was one of the bottles we brought back. I knew going down there, this was something that I wanted to try. If for nothing else other than it's just a super cool bottle. I mean, it's a pig with a peg leg on it. I dig it. It's a cool conversation piece, even if the whiskey was trash, which it isn't. But this is good for 90 proof for less than $50. What are you going to get on the shelf right now for less than $50? This is a fantastic drinking experience. This is definitely one of the better bottles I've tried out of Tennessee that isn't called Jack Daniels. Obviously, they're in a world all their own, right? But this is really good. This is good stuff. I could imagine myself sitting down with a plate of ribs or some pulled pork or some carnitas or any kind of barbecue, really. And this is going to really accentuate a lot of those sweeter, tangier flavors that you're going to get out of a plate of barbecue. And I think Kerry Bringle really accomplished what he set out to make with this. Now, I know there's a 15-year age statement. I can't speak to that one. This is the only bottle from that distillery that I've tried. Kerry, if you see this and you'd like to send me a bottle, I'm completely open to that. I would love a chance to try that and review it. But this is fantastic. The next time I go to Kentucky, I will be looking for a backup, or at that time, I'm sure it'll be a replacement bottle. But yeah, the nose, I could sit here and smell this for hours. This is really nice. Mm-hmm. Sweet and smoky, got a little bit of a fruit, kind of a sweet just tail end to it at the back there. After you've kind of ridden that whole savory train, there's just a sweetness that kind of draws you right back in. I would give this one, for its price, its relative availability, how good I think it is, 7.2. I would give this a 7.2 out of 10. I think it's really good. I definitely would drink another bottle of this. I would give this bottle as a gift. I would happily receive this bottle as a gift myself. This is something that you should definitely be on the look for if you have it on the shelves near you. It's not going to, again, most of the bottles I reviewed, it's not going to change your life, right? This isn't going to be some super amazing whiskey that's going to replace your Pappy Van Winkles or your Russell's 15, but that's not what this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be an exceptional drinking whiskey that is approachable for most people. And I think that this knocks it out of the park. That's exactly what this is. So, Kerry, cheers to you, sir. You have a fantastic product. And until next time, guys, we'll see you.